You know, I've made a living off of walking to the beat of a different drum, as you know. But the fact is, nobody really knows what goes on inside my mind. Yeah, thank God. You know, I grew up idolizing Sting, and now I'm here in TNA with the guy. But Sting, I'll tell you what, I dare you within the next hour to try and figure me out. Because not just me, but we... the creatures of the night are gonna take you beyond your wildest imagination.
Oh, Jeff Hardy makes a statement like that, I believe it. Who knows what Hardy's gonna do?
Jeff Hardy to meet the Icon Sting. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm getting word that something's going on in the back. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, the Icon Sting. What a night it has been for Sting. From the announcement, he's now officially the #1 contender, the man who challenges RVD for the world title at Slammiversary, to Eric Bischoff telling him he must meet Jeff Hardy in our main event, and that sets Sting in a violent rage.
Well, talk about Rob Van Dam, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. You know, he's getting medical attention as we're hearing right now, you and I, Mike, in our headsets, that Van Dam might have a few cracked ribs. So thanks to this man Sting earlier tonight. So hopefully Van Dam's going to be okay.
And think about what he did to Jeff Jarrett Sunday at Sacrifice. Jarrett now sidelined with the partial tear of the rotator cuff. And now, introducing his opponent, from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy. Think of the emotions, think of the thoughts that must be going through the mind of Jeff Hardy. On the one hand, he expects a dream match against somebody that he idolized, against someone who inspired him in Sting. But then he sees Sting's actions, realization sets in that the charismatic Enigma is in for the fight of his life.
Well, I think Jeff Hardy's got to be careful here, because Sting isn't just, you know, in my opinion, I don't think Sting is looking to just defeat people. I think Sting is looking to hurt people, because he's putting people on shelves, man. He's violent. I mean, look, as you talked about what he did to Jeff Jarrett last week at Sacrifice, and earlier tonight to Van Dam, as we talked about, you know, the situation with Van Dam's ribs, maybe a couple of them are cracked and stuff. So Jeff Hardy's got to be careful of Sting.
What a night it was this past Sunday at Sacrifice, as we've detailed that vicious, violent, bloody attack by the Icon Sting on the TNA founder, Jeff Jarrett. We've talked about that injury situation. Also, Jeff Hardy against Mr. Anderson. That was a hell of a competitive match at Sacrifice.
But the only thing we forgot to mention, Mike, was talking about attacks by Sting. He hit Eric Bischoff. He attacked Eric Bischoff after naming Sting the #1 contender. He attacked a defenseless Eric Bischoff and maybe blew his knee out for all we know. I mean, that's why I'm saying, in my opinion, instead of naming Sting the #1 contender, how about suspending him? That could be looking at jail time. He's doing some violent things.
And we still have no answers from Sting when it comes to his actions. We saw that exclusive footage earlier tonight here on Impact when Jeff Jarrett is being loaded into the ambulance. The comments from Sting to Hulk Hogan about Jeff's blood on Hogan's hands. How is Hulk Hogan responsible for that?
Well, I don't have the answer to that, Mike, but I'll tell you what. I know this much. This is the first time ever that these two men are facing each other. So this, I mean, you could call it a dream match. You could call it a match in the making. You could something that probably fans all over the world would love to see, and you're getting to see it right now. Jeff Hardy. I'll tell you, if Sting lets Jeff Hardy turn it up, that's smart. That's a veteran. That right there is a guy who's used to being a main eventer in Sting. He realized the momentum shift was happening. He got out of dodge.
just given word tomorrow night at the NASCAR Camping World Truck Race at Charlotte, North Carolina's Motor Speedway. Hermie Sadler's going to be driving the Jeff Hardy design number 48 truck. Check that out. Everybody in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hardy connects with a drop kick right into Sting.
Here comes Hardy. Oh, God, crashed and burned. Sting was able to get himself out of harm's way. And this is where you don't want to be. With Sting, the new #1 contender, in pursuit of you. It looks like Hardy's limping, Mike.
Hardy favoring the leg and the knee as Sting tosses him up on the entrance ramp. And he cracks the leg and cracks the knee right against the side of the ramp.
We don't know Sting's motivation. We don't know why the man, no one's able to get any answers out of the guy, or why he's just snapped the past, many weeks here on in TNA.
And we all want to know why, and Sting has not delivered that answer. Wow, Hardy tossed back in. Almost as if Sting can just sense it here, that he's got Hardy in the position that he really wants him in. He can take advantage as he continues the all-out attack and assault on the knee.
Yeah, well, Sting, he will pick his spots. You can see how calculating, just waiting, measuring Jeff Hardy. Sting realizes that Jeff's more or less defenseless because he's in pain with his left leg. It's in a bad way. Well, live audience here in the Impact Zone kind of split.
Hardy slow to get up in the corner, and Sting measures, connects with the kick again into the injured knee. Remember, we heard earlier tonight, Sting named the #1 contender by Eric Bischoff for the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Rob Van Dam. He gets the world title shot against RVD at Slammiversary. Sting then attacks brutally Eric Bischoff with a baseball bat. And here comes Sting splash in the corner on the charismatic Enigma.
I'll tell you what, you look at Sting, you look at his eyes, look through that pain. There's there's a darkness in his eyes. There's no emotion. But right now, Jeff Hardy able to turn the tide.
Inverted atomic drop. Quick double leg takedown. Oof. Drops down with both legs. And then the drop kick. Pin. Leg hook. Oh, just two.
Real quick cover by Jeff Hardy. Very smart. Look at Jeff. Again, no wasted motion. Oh, wow. Sting getting out of the way.
Hardy crashes and burns off the top. Sting able to avoid the contact. Could set up here for the Scorpion Deathlock.
This is what you don't want, obviously, if you're the charismatic Enigma.
Oh, you think through the years, how many victories Sting picked up with this Scorpion Deathlock as Hardy tries to fight through the pain.
But Jeff Hardy, Mike, loaded with intestinal fortitude. He's fighting through it, man. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out of it,
though. He's got a long way to go to get a rope break. Sting's ring positioning was great. Hardy's fighting for his life, and he makes it to the ropes.
See how Sting, the little things, little nuances, he keeps the Scorpion on as long as he could without getting disqualified. A couple of extra seconds.
Whoa. You saw that when Sting pulled the leg of Jeff Hardy, contact was made with the referee, and Slick Johnson got dumped through the ropes and out to the floor.
I don't look inadvertent. It happened so quick, I couldn't really tell. Wait a minute, who's that?
What is it? Mr. Anderson?
What the hell is this? Oh!
What the hell? Mr. Anderson just hit a Scorpion death drop on Sting.
I don't get it. What?
Hardy covers. Slick Johnson in counts 10. Counts 3. Hardy wins because of Mr. Anderson. The winner of the match, Jeff Hardy. Wait a minute. I mean, of all people, Mr. Anderson coming off the war that he and Jeff Hardy had at Sacrifice.
Well, we saw that Mr. Anderson, after that excellent match these two men had at Sacrifice, that Anderson offered a handshake, but, Jeff, being smart, didn't trust Anderson. And even now,
here's as if Hardy's as confused as we are by Anderson's actions.
Anderson. We still have no answers from the Icon. And I've got to ask the question again. Why, Sting? Why?